So, Eric, you want to lead this one in?
Sure. This is OG Emod straight from the ghetto coming at you live.
I'm gonna slide it.
Okay, all right, somebody else.
This is one of Eric's more, what's it called?
It's a
Philosophical
script.
pieces.
This is actually my favorite script of anything we've ever worked on. I love this
My
script.
favorite.
Yeah,
still
I
Shane.
wish the script ended up being what was in my head.
The script
Or
is
the piece. Was,
yeah.
yeah.
I do like the script to this one a lot.
Yeah, I'm super into the script. I don't dislike the piece. It's just
I think
it has its issues, and
Yeah.
they are up front.
This is the first time I was ever on camera with
That's
any
our-
ellipsis.
That's our boom pole with a
Yep.
blanket
We made it
Yeah.
with the boom
taped
pole,
around it.
and there was one other pole. I forget. The
I
two
think
poles and a blanket.
the other one was a broom handle.
Ah,
Nice.
Maddie knew suspect.
Ah, Lily, she's so wonderful.
Yeah, she did a really good job with this role. It's just so regrettable that we shot this like a straightforward piece. We should have shot this way more experimentally.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, this was
Such by the numbers.
also our
photography.
longest post time ever. This was one of our earlier
Yeah,
serious pieces,
Took us
and
like
it
a
came
year.
out
You
like
do understand what's happening?
a year and a half later.
yeah.
Understand that I'm being
And also, we
incarcerated in this facility
missed every
unlawfully,
time getting blood underneath
and I don't know who you are.
the fence
Pole?
post.
It was easy to CG. It just looked too gaudy.
I do like the addition of the
Why am I
parable
here?
stuff. I think
Yeah.
that did kind
Yeah.
of give it
We
a,
need to save
bit
your
more of a
life.
punch.
We're going to operate immediately.
That was what we did because of the
Where's my son?
the cinematography.
Yeah, because we just looked at it. It was like the cinematography
Where
is
is he?
way too straightforward. For
Oh,
what this is.
I hope. I don't think YouTube lets you go frame by frame, but I really hope it'll let me stop right on that frame.
The doodles.
Yeah. Oh. All right. I'm just gonna have to try to pause it really well. Come on. You got this, Emod.
Your wounds are
Yep,
deep
Lily was
and
actually
blood.
doodling what she was doing.
It's such a funny picture.
I almost rhymed. Germans would call that an
Oh, I rewound way too far.
Yeah, you did.
Here we go.
You do understand
Also,
what's
dude, these
happening
were some of the
here.
hardest lines I have
Understand
ever
that I'm
tried to
being
deliver.
incarcerated.
Yeah,
Oh,
they were
all
song
rhymy,
lyrics.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Because I originally wrote a musical and then just adapted it. Jesus, how far
yeah,
back do I
you,
want? I
you went
adapted
back
it into
like
a short.
half a minute, dude.
Yeah, didn't need to do
We need
that.
to save
No.
your life.
But yeah,
We're going
the
to operate
lyrics
immediately.
or the
Dialogue?
the dialogue is so wonky because it wasn't ever meant to be dialogue. It was meant to be song lyric. Ah, screw it. Not worth it.
Understand
There are some funny doodles in there. Anybody that wants to really spend the
It's-
time to go through it.
But you need to understand
If you
that
can
our
get us a
first
screen
priority
capture, that
is
will
to
buy you a
keep
pizza.
alive. We need to operate. We need to operate. We need to operate.
That's what she does. Yes.
I like
I
it.
see through your deceit. This is just a scheme to control the wind.
Oh man, my
urge you to
performance I am
calm
not
down.
happy with on this piece.
Listen to what you are saying.
Like just trying to remember those lines, I was not in character most of the time.
I really like our fence post rig though.
Yeah, that thing was
I will not be
uncomfortable.
controlled.
Oh, I bet. And didn't they drop you one time?
We dropped
That
it right on
rod
it.
jabbing into your back.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like take 10 of lifting Ryan up, and he just slipped.
So I guess if anybody wants to know that, oh, so I stabbed myself there trying to get under the garage.
Nice.
That fence post rig
What am I
was,
rewinding to?
Oh no, he's just talking about the rig.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Well, that rig.
Yeah, the fence post rig was actually, we drilled a hole in the fence post, stuck with like an old hanger.
No, there was an aluminum rod, like a 1/4 inch
Yeah.
aluminum rod.
Okay.
That's why it hurt so bad.
Yeah, so then we had an aluminum rod that went over my shoulder, and then to tighten it to my chest, I had a belt around my chest the entire time to make sure it didn't wiggle loose.
And then I dropped him on it.
Yeah, that could not have felt good.
And that too, just
Still
like
sorry.
my chest. Oh, that happens.
Oh, I know.
And my old landlord was super pissed that we painted those crosses on the doors.
He got over it.
We didn't do that. It's CG.
I remember we went for hours trying to figure out how to make it more interesting, and I think that doing the letters kind of
Yeah.
broken up like really helped it.
That fixed a lot of the pacing problems.
Yeah.
It's good. Your facial hair, so good.
Yeah, I was playing another role with an action crew at the time where I had to look goofy, and then we started production on this at the same time, so just I guess I'm stuck with the weird mutton chops.
I love
Not
how it
even
goes
centered.
from fucking cathedral to your living room.
You're keep thinking on that. You'll get the metaphor.
Right?
Stacy. Ah, how could you not love her?
Truly one of the most talented actors we've ever had the pleasure of working with. And
We
she-
have to say that because she's Ryan's sister.
also that. No, really, she's like one of the most talented actors
Oh, no,
we've ever
she's
worked
great.
with, and she doesn't care. Like it's straight up, she is helping out her little brother with some projects he cares about, and she's like she delivers
she's
her
our best.
lines.
Oh, and easily the hardest lines in the entire.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
yes.
happened to him?
He will wait with
And she was like
us, as we
ridiculously
all know
hungover that
one
day too. And she just crushed delivering those lines.
And I think drinking absinthe on set.
Yeah.
Play.
Had such difficult lines, but just nailed it. Like some of them, I didn't even know how they were going to work. I was just hopeful.
Yeah,
And
she
she
just
perfect.
crushed it.
Yeah, Stacy's pretty damn impressive.
Oh,
And I
God,
think
yes.
that's actual production audio. That awful
Yeah.
squeaking.
Because that's what it sounds like when I try to play a violin.
Me too. Except I faked it on a piece pretty well.
Fair enough, yeah.
Ah, that shot really needed to be in focus.
Mm-hmm.
There's the
That's
rasp
cool.
coming through from behind.
Fritz came
That was
to
like
us
the
in
first good
1875
shot in this
and
entire
70.
thing.
He was one of us,
Yeah,
but he
the
was
shot worked out really well.
This
perfect.
line, how did she do this?
He healed us. He's our
Right.
salvation.
That was such a weird line.
That line came across as natural.
Keep playing.
How the hell did she do that?
You need to take points from your sister.
I do.
We all do.
I didn't notice that you weren't even using the shoulder rest on that violin. That had to be awkward to hold.
It was.
I mean, your hands
Wait, you're not even holding
not
it
even
around.
where you finger the fucking
I don't know.
notes.
I don't know anything about violins, man.
You're supposed to finger the G string.
You said that
Wah,
already.
wah.
Enough of these circles.
'Twas the anti-Fritz. He came and he deceived you.
It's nice to see how far our sound's come, though.
Don't let those lies mislead you. You're so blessed
This
to be
this
with
line
him.
should be so difficult, but it sounds natural.
Be safe. You will live among the seraphim.
Incredible.
Yeah.
It's rhymed.
And then there's my terrible reaction.
This doesn't get me
I
answers.
do like that shot, though.
Doesn't
You
give
just
me
look
revenge.
pissed standing up.
Yeah.
It wasn't the right speed, but it was good.
Fritz, it's failed me.
Dutch angle on that.
Out of nowhere.
I kept
yeah.
punching myself in the balls there because
So-
like I had to position it awkwardly in order to break it.
Oh, I can't.
And so I had to drive my fist straight into my groin every time we shot that.
And when we finally moved
Oh
Eric
god,
out,
we left the glass on the floor when she's picking that up.
yeah, when we moved you out, we were finding glass there still.
Yeah.
I cut myself moving you with that shit.
The awesome Cheshire Cat.
What became of your son?
And the awesome drum circle.
It doesn't even close to match up the sound.
Thought he would.
And there, sitting
Well,
in
yes,
the
it
drums,
does. He didn't make up new music. He just looped that
Who
same
are you?
drum beat.
Cheshire?
and there, sitting in the drum circle, is our intrepid director.
Oh yeah, a cameo.
Why are you grinning like
Yep.
Yep, nicely done, Hitchcock.
And Sandy, who helped us with
My
a
son.
lot of behind the scenes stuff,
What did you
God,
say
yes.
was also in there.
Kept our heads
I
on
didn't
straight.
say anything.
Oh, yeah, easily the most practical person I've ever had the honor of working with. She's like, Sandy, we have a problem. Here's your solution. Thanks, Sandy.
Ah, Drew. Fucking showed up dressed to the nines.
Oh, hell
Oh, yeah.
yes.
I mean, he was the one who provided us all the costumes for the 80s challenge, too.
Oh yeah.
That is true.
I think I brought my jacket, and that's it.
Good old Drew, man. Really, the Cheshire Cat didn't turn out working badly. I think we
For where we
originally-
were at the time, it was fine.
Yeah, we originally talked about actually trying to get a woodworker friend of ours to make a full-blown puppet.
So just
It's a
for
huge
those
ass
of you to
bag of
know,
weed.
we filmed this in Colorado, so that is, in fact, marijuana.
It's a lot of weed. That cost like $45 probably.
So in
Oh,
case any of
easily
my
more.
supervisors are watching, that was actually tea. Or no,
No, it was
mint or
mint.
tea? Okay.
And by mint, I mean weed.
Lots of weed.
I already told you. Ask it.
Lee Grimes was an acting stunt here. In case the supervisors are really watching this, it was not weed. Please don't fire Ryan. He does
Yep.
a good job.
Let's just keep
Give him
digging
a
ourselves
raise.
into that hole.
Yeah, why is this gag still going?
I don't know. Because I wanted to ask Ryan for a raise.
What does that mean? Breathe in.
Fucking
You'll find
granted.
your answers are within yourself. Oh,
The smoke
see,
effects turned out really well.
Your hand off there.
Understand my problems. You talk about your problems and your eagerness to heal. You asked about the reasons.
And that is good old
You asked
Cody
about the
Beckius
blame.
voicing the voice of the
You
Cheshire
run
Cat.
across
Also did the
town
music for
and
this one, I
you
believe.
answers.
Uh-huh.
They say you sound half crazy.
That gentleman
They
is a
say you sound
lifesaver.
insane.
Oh god, so helpful.
What did
Oh,
you
yeah.
just say? Enough of this.
If anyone got
It's
that,
just another lie.
it was a
Scaring
slant
yourself from other
rhyme.
people.
Wow.
You see, through all
Those
this,
truth slants.
There we go.
Yeah.
Fucking Lily.
And there's Harper
Oh, yeah.
hitting Ryan on a bike.
Left the drum circle and got on a bike.
That still looks painful.
That looks like a rough fall.
Oh, dude, landing on the rig is the only part that hurt.
Not smashing your face into a tree, huh?
Nah, I was doing stunt work at the time. I was just used to that kind of stuff.
And are you back in your beefcake shirt for this one?
I think that's actually a wife beater I used to have.
Oh, okay.
Same.
Oh, yeah, there's a hole in
We're
it.
lucky
Yeah,
that
because I had to wear the wife beater the whole time so that you couldn't clearly see the belt.
Why not
that was
Yeah.
holding it to my
I have no
chest.
way of knowing what the cat did to you, Maddie. You might be stronger
I think
than
we
I'm ready
came up,
for.
we
We
spent
can't have that now, can we?
hours working on coming up with that clock metaphor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We spent a long-ass time.
Yeah,
And the same with Lao.
What are you doing?
yeah.
What happened to being lucky I wasn't killed back there?
We're lucky that your heart wasn't killed, Maddie. You've been nothing but a
her
hassle to me
mask.
since I've met you.
Wait, doctor?
After rehearsal, she said
Oh,
a friend
shit,
had one of those
come
masks. Turned out her friend didn't, so she just made that morning and brought it over.
And there's me being
Awesome.
Miles for a couple minutes.
Oh, is this your audio?
Yeah, we couldn't get Miles for the ADR, so I had to be his voice.
Nice.
Oh god, you can clearly see the folded cardboard to keep me from actually
Nope,
getting
I didn't even notice.
I do really like the smoke effects. though.
Whack.
Yeah, I love like use magic to defeat the doctor and then just beat a dude with the fence post.
See, the clock was worthless to all of us, but she was willing to die for it. If you got that. And yeah, landlord was pissed.
Oh, you're about to be able to see the shadow of the cameraman.
Nope, that's your shadow.
That's a great shot.
Really like this shot and the way
like the
Cody
music
did the
here.
score for. Yep, that's yep.
Wow.
Though. Also, this running shot, we ended up just strapping the camera rig to my bicycle and just running it alongside
Bicycle.
it, which actually turned out really well.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
like
it's a
this
little
running
shaky
shot.
and wobbly, but for where we were at the time, that's
And
incredible.
that just looks like a gnarly dive.
Well,
so
that's because
well done.
that's what he did.
Yeah, I took the straight dive on that one.
Oh, nice. Well, then, good dedication.
I do like how this shot turned out. That's actually
Yeah.
kind of touching. That like just a handful of grass, and
Mm-hmm.
it worked out pretty well.
I agree.
This whole end sequence is like it's a totally different tone, but I really like it.
And our child actor that played Lau was the best.
Yeah, he was
actor. Like,
awesome.
I mean, just hey, do this. Okay, like Brady was just incredible to work with.
Also,
There's
sorry,
our
I almost
director
hit you with
almost
my car.
killing-
Yeah,
The star?
yeah, that could have been bad.
That was fine. Art requires sacrifice.
Yeah, we must have spent 3 hours coming. Get your goddamn hand off of there!
My bad.
Yeah, Brady, one of the coolest actors to ever work with. Like, Brady, stand over there. Like, move 3 feet to your left. Okay, I just did it. Like,
He was
love that
great.
kid. Also, I don't think he's ever seen this.
Yeah, it was like a little bit too adulty for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He got
I
a
do
poster
like
though.
what you ended up doing with the credits on this one.
Yeah,
So we
those
were
are fun.
stumped over this.
Yeah, it took us a while to come up with a good idea for the credits reel. I think we actually ended up watching the Harry Potter movie.
Is that where it came from?
Was that it?
I mean, it's definitely. I mean, like, because I think I came up with it
'cause
because
it was the one with the map was introduced.
yeah, and I mean, I actually came up with this of just like trying to think about because the whole thing is about
Solemnly
trying to
swear
find
to
a
the-
path, and so like having the footsteps made sense, and then it was just kind of like actually what I'm thinking of is apparently exactly like the end of a Harry Potter movie. So
Yeah, it's because Ryan solemnly swears he's up to no good.
da 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 da.
Brady is Lau. Funny line.
I don't know. Lily played first AC. I don't remember that.
Everyone at some point
Actually,
going
in
to
the
play
doctor
first
scene,
AC.
she was holding onto a call sheet the entire time.
Oh, okay.
That's the first time we've actually thought to put our website at the end of our credits.
Was it?
I think so.
That might be, yeah.
I think it was either this one or the Fungus Among Us, or whatever we ended up calling that one.
Fruits of Decay.
That
Oh,
one.
gotta end it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
You suck. Bye.